There are days you wake up feeling heavy, a weight on your chest that no one sees. You smile at the world, keep working, keep talking, but inside, you're silently screaming because you're exhausted. Maybe you've whispered, "Lord, I can't do this anymore." You've cried quietly, fallen into a bottomless void, and lost your sense of direction. If you've ever felt that, you're not alone. The Bible doesn't hide these moments of despair. The very heroes of faith we admire, they too stood on the edge of hopelessness. The prophet Elijah, the one who called down fire from heaven, once sat under a juniper tree and cried out, "It is enough, Lord. Take my life." 1 Kings 19:4. Moses, who led God's people out of Egypt, begged, "If I have found favor in your eyes, then kill me now." Numbers 11:15. Job, the most righteous man of his time, cursed the day of his birth. "Why was I ever born? Let that day be wiped from history." Jeremiah, the weeping prophet, groaned, "Cursed be the day I was born. May it not be blessed." Jeremiah 20:14. These were not signs of weak faith. They were honest cries from broken hearts. They didn't pretend to be strong, they collapsed. And they spoke up. And right in the middle of their brokenness, God showed up. Not to rebuke, not to force them back on their feet, but simply to be with them. For them. When Elijah wanted to die, God didn't preach. He sent an angel who gently said, "Get up and eat." 1 Kings 19:5. There was warm bread baking on coals and a jar of water beside him. That's God's love, not just a teaching, but quiet care in the night. Maybe you're in your own cave, like Elijah hiding on Mount Horeb, and you're waiting for a sign, a storm, an earthquake, a miracle. But God didn't come in fire or thunder. He came in a gentle whisper. 1 Kings 19:12. Maybe you can't hear his voice, but he is still there. Maybe you can't see the light, but he is still the light in your darkness. When your burden feels too much, remember, Jesus carried something even heavier. "Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me, yet not my will, but yours be done." Matthew 26:39. The Savior sweat blood in Gethsemane. He understands your pain, not in theory, but in lived agony. And he promised, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:28. That promise still stands, no matter who you are or where you are. Maybe you've just lost someone you love. Maybe you're battling illness, depression, debt, addiction, or just no longer see a reason to keep going. You've tried, you've endured, but now everything inside feels shattered. If so, look up, because even in the thickest darkness, God's light is breaking through. He's not waiting for you to get it all together. He comes right where you are, broken and undone. You don't need to be a hero. You just need to be you. Weak, honest, willing to draw near. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. Isaiah 40:29-31. Those words aren't just for long ago. They're for you, right now. You think your life is a mistake? A mess? Something no one wants? That's not true. You weren't born by accident. You were created by a loving God, with a divine purpose that only you can fulfill. This pain can be the beginning, not the end. Let this tear become the seed, for a new harvest to come. Let this darkness become the night before the brightest sunrise. Because God doesn't just wait for you at the finish line. He walks with you, every step, every breath. If you feel unworthy, remember, His love isn't based on your worthiness. He doesn't love you more when you're strong or less when you're weak. His love is unchanging. He loves you, even when you can't love yourself. And that love will carry you. Not all at once in a miracle moment, but in every day you choose not to give up. You're still breathing, which means God is still writing your story. Put this painful chapter in His hands, and let Him write a better ending than you could ever imagine. And one day, when you're strong enough to look back, you'll see He never left you. If you needed a sign today, this is it. You are loved. You are seen. You are forgiven. You are not alone. Let's glorify God, not through perfection, but through our weakness made strong in Him. Amen.